The scale of the place took his breath away. He'd never seen any structure so gigantic in all his days, and it was all his. Although they had just built the place, in Archie's mind, the keep didn't seem fresh and new. Instead, it felt like it had been there forever, waiting to be rediscovered. Archie and the orb hadn't built it, but revealed it.
Such a proud structure isn't equally made to stay.
Archie racked his brain, but couldn't think of anything appropriate. He'd lived his entire life in and out of Illager mansions, but all of them stacked on top of one another wouldn't measure up to the place they were building.
Highblock Keep.
At this point, Archie wasn't sure if he or the orb had come up with the name. He only knew for sure that it fit perfectly.
It lies behind the room in which sits the throne.
Archie realized that he should have been mad about the fact that Walder explored the depths of Highblock Keep while he was gone. He didn't recall making that room himself, but the construction of the place had been a blur. Still, he was too intrigued by the appearance of a proper, glorious crown to be too worried about it at the moment. He came around the final bend in the pass and gasped to see a massive doorway towering in front of him. Gigantic braziers mounted atop high shelves framed the double doors. When lightning flashed, he could see handles on the doors placed high above his reach. It was one thing to design a place, and something entirely different to walk through it. Especially a place as large and complex as this. The place was massive, like it had been built for people much larger than the little Illager. Had someone else once controlled the orb? Whoever they were, they had probably controlled the redstone golems he'd found too. They might have even built the amazing creatures themselves. What had happened to them? Why had they abandoned their power? If the redstone golems weren't powerful enough, perhaps the answer wasn't to make more of them. Instead, what if he made something bigger?
That's it. Exactly.
An image of a gigantic creature sprang into his mind. Something like a redstone golem, but much larger. If he wondered whether the idea had come from him, or had been planted in his mind by the orb, he didn't let it bother him for more than an instant. At first, Archie didn't understand why she wanted to make such a fuss. The leaders of the Illager tribe had always been just that. Leaders. They weren't kings, or emperors, or anything else. They didn't have fancy names or special clothes or anything that marked them as exceptional. Just the respect of their people.